Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another What I Eat in a Day. We're going to be doing back today. I took yesterday off. I'm going to go over that later, why I decided to take yesterday off. I have a lot of stuff I want to go over with my blood work. I do want to include it in this video just so I can get it out of the way, get all the stuff cleared out. I have sat down, processed everything, and gotten a plan for what I'm going to do. So I'm going to insert that later. It is a busy day. So, because it's Thursday, I always pick my busy days for some reason to film. It never fails, never fails. But I just had my muffin and Alani, which I'll insert a picture here. I'm getting the girls ready right now. I'm just sitting, just finished my muffin. Got the lunches ready. They're back there on the counter. Got my water ready. And I will be dropping the girls off here soon. But I got to do hair and teeth. Then we're out the door. But we will chit-chat a little bit more before we head to the gym. But I just kind of wanted to intro this video and let you know what to expect. I'm also going to be going and trying to run to Walmart to get more yogurt because I had promised a certain someone on here that I would show how to make my overnight oats, the peppermint ones. And as if you watched my last one, you know my yogurt went out a day. So I need some more. I've got everything else. I just need the yogurt to make it. But anyways, we'll run out and grab that. And I also need to get the hubby some Monsters. I don't think he's noticed yet, but there's 0 in the fridge because Walmart was out last week. So anyways, I'm going to grab those 2 things and then we got to get payroll and everything else done for the company. Busy day with that. But anyways, I'll see you on the way to the gym.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, all this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the noose it fits, some loose shit, a stupid myth. You choose to live or choose to dip, you choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
Yeah. There's no mercy in this world, just hunger-thirsty persons in different versions. Each new update, that shit worsens. Why? Pull back the curtain and you'll see the different vermin. We all have different burdens that all seem to cause disturbance. Yo, so do me a favor, don't treat me like a neighbor. Don't need the different flavors of your problems just to savor. I've got my own issues, I need a comb to get through. Don't need to groan with you, just go get your own tissue.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
That's it, the end of the song. Next time you'll sing along. Trust me, there's nothing wrong. I just need to carry on, cause society's a myth put there to make you sit. Listen to what they give. Don't ask questions, shut your lid. Yeah, don't ask questions, shut your lid. I need to run away from this and go get off the grid. Feel like my brain is overloaded, man, I'm losing it. Don't let them tell you what to do, man, they don't know shit.
All right, you guys, I did not talk to y'all on the way to the gym. My bad. Also, I figured out what's wrong with my, oh heavens. My mount as to why it like won't stay where I want it. Also, the sun, I'm so sorry. We're about to pull out of the parking lot. It's my phone. My phone's too heavy with the case that I have on it. And it's too long, so it's weighing it down. So I'll have it in like the perfect position and I'll like lock it in, right? And then as soon as I let it go, it just literally drops, and it looks absolutely insane when it does that. So that's why the angles are terrible. So it's literally coming out from under my face, as to why it is looking like that. But anyways, I wanted to share that with y'all. I'm going to be trying to see if I can figure out if taking the case off would help. But then again, I don't want to have to take the case on and off because it's a really like expensive, heavy case. It's an impact case by Caseify, whatever it's called. But anyways, workout was really good. Except for I had one exercise, which I'm going to leave the blooper in. I went to go do my reverse seated pull downs. And I was going to do the weight that I did last week, and that was a no-go. And I literally like just racked it back. But I didn't film anymore after that because as soon as I like went to go do another set, there was a lot of people around, and I just really didn't want to like intrude on their workout and stuff. So because like the way that I have to face the camera literally would have been like right in their face, and like I just didn't want to do that to them. I know I would be kind of like awkward if somebody put a camera literally facing me, because it would have been like me and then them, and it would have been funny. Also, there's a tractor trailer blocking my U-turn. I don't know how this is gonna work. I don't know if you can see him in the background. No, you can't, but that's why there was all that traffic while I was having to wait to pull out of the gym. But we're headed to Walmart. Y'all know I loathe going to the grocery store again after already going. But Kimberly, I love you, girl, wanted to see my peppermint overnight oats, and I want to share that with y'all anyway. And I don't have any prepped for the weekend, so I just got to go. And also I got to get those monsters I mentioned for my husband. But workout was good besides that little hiccup. Back was back in today. It was popping. I was feeling a good pump. It was all in all a really good workout. That's all I can say about that. But I'm gonna head to Walmart. Hopefully no cops, no craziness going on today. In and out quick, and then we got to get home, and I have to actually make my breakfast because like I said, I don't have the overnight oats. So I think I'm gonna do the bacon, egg, and cheese bagel that we had talked about, but I also don't know if I want to wait on bacon to cook. High maintenance, right? But anyways, I will see y'all when we get back to the house. It will be a quick trip, I promise. Okay, you guys, it is a lot later. I was on the phone with my best friend for an hour and a half. I literally looked at the phone call. I started talking to her on the way into Walmart and everything. And I love talking to her. She's my bestest bestie. But I did want to share with y'all before I show you my breakfast. I did cook my breakfast while I was on the phone with her. I found these at Walmart for the hubs. They're apple turnovers. He loves apple pie and stuff like that. So I don't know if these are new. Y'all let me know if they're new or if I just missed them, but they look so good. So I got him 2 boxes of them while I saw them. And then of course I got the monsters and the yogurt to make the overnight oats. So I got all that. And then I'm gonna have my core power, and hold on a second. I've got my bacon, egg, and cheese bagel. I have the Great Value bagel. I have 2 slices of the Members Mark bacon, 2 slices of the ultra thin Sargento, and 2 eggs. So I'm gonna have this and this, and I have got to go get caught up on a bunch of work. I've got payroll and stuff to get done, like I said, but I will be making those overnight oats later with you. It might be later tonight when I put Brooklyn down for bed, because like I said, I have a lot of work to do. But we're gonna do that, and we need to talk about my blood work. So I will see y'all back for lunch, but for right now, oh, also it's 11:46. So like I said, an hour and a half later, but it is what it is. So get this in, and I will chat with y'all soon. Okay, you guys, so lunch is the exact same as it was in the last video, mac and cheese with chicken fries. I didn't do chicken fries last time. I did, y'all, I'm blonde moment, okay? Blonde moment. Hold on a second. It's been a day. But chicken nuggets, the air fried nuggets, I'm gonna be doing these. I'm gonna do whatever 5 equals up to. Like I said, it weighs different all the time. I'll just adjust it. So I'm gonna be doing 5 nuggets, whatever that grams is. And then I'm gonna heat up my macaroni just like last time. And then in the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and get all the ingredients to make my overnight oats. And we're gonna make those together real quick. I feel like this is a good time because These take 12 minutes and this takes 4 minutes. So it will be enough time for me to make at least 1 or 2. I'm just going to make 2 for tomorrow and Saturday, because Sunday, normally for church, we run out the door and I grab like a Pop-Tart. It's easier for me to eat on the road instead of bringing those glass jars, because I'm always afraid I'm going to drop it and it shatter all over my car. So I'm going to make 2 of them with you, but I'm going to go ahead and get these started, and then we'll come back and make those. Okay, you guys. I made these with you before, but I'm going to tell you the exact recipe for how to, I got to duck down a little bit. The exact recipe for how I make it for my peppermint. Oh gosh, I about forgot my peppermint extract. So essentially what I'm going to do is I'm going to do, a lot of people use the old fashioned oats. I prefer quick oats. I think they are a lot better texture wise, but I do 60 grams of quick oats. And then I do 90 mLs of unsweetened vanilla almond milk. I do 68 grams of the light Greek yogurt vanilla from Great Value, or you can use whatever Greek yogurt. And then I do 2 drops, maybe 2 drops, like 1, just like a little, because if you put too much, it's gonna be way too much peppermint, way too much peppermint, because extract is very strong. So then I mix it up, and then on top I put 18 grams of semi-sweet chocolate chips and 26 grams of the Peppermint Dreams. I ordered the Peppermint Kisses one from American Dreams that just launched. If you want to try it, they launched that. The Snickerdoodles, the Snickerdoodle, which I've never tried before. I'm not really big on ginger, so I didn't get it. And then they have some cakes that they just came out with. But anyways, that's all it is. I'm going to put you in fast forward and whip these 2 overnight oats up so you can see me make them. Okay, you guys, so that was the recipe and the fast forward. Also, yes, I nibbled on the Peppermint Dreams. It's so good, y'all. Like, so good. The only thing I wish I could find, and I even looked for it today in Walmart, I would love to find some crushed peppermint. I know they have it because people use it to make like peppermint chocolate chip cookies with, and I know it's there. Like, I was looking all down the baking aisle and everywhere for it, but I can't find it. But crushed peppermint, the nut butter already has it in there, but I'm like, I want a little bit more crunch. You know what I mean? Like, I get some from the chocolate chips and from the nut butter, but I think that's what's going to send it right over the edge. I mean, it's already so good. I went a little heavy-handed by accident with the extract. I don't know if y'all noticed that, but I'm sure they'll be fine. But anyways, I got my mac and cheese and chicken all ready. My traveler right here just filled it up, and that's about it for a little while. I'm going to go back to my computer and get a couple of things done, and then we will talk about blood work. And I may or may not, probably am, because I'm probably going to be hungry. I'm probably going to do my eggs and cottage cheese bowl again later. Yesterday, which was Wednesday, I decided not to do my cottage cheese and egg bowl, and I had s'mores for dessert instead, because I knew my dinner was going to be really high protein, because it was just chili again, but I didn't add the bread. I just did the chili. So I was able to put those carbs towards that, and I did more chili for the protein type thing. Anyway, it balances out. My macros hit, so we're all good. But I kind of was like, I ate the s'mores and I was like, oh God, I didn't feel so good afterwards. So I think I'm going to go back to my normal, not so sweet, decadent desserts. But that's besides the point. But anyway, I'm going to be doing my cottage cheese egg bowl later. Of course, I'll show it to you. But I'm going to go finish up some work and hopefully have like 30 minutes to watch my Teen Wolf. I'm on the last season, and then I get to watch the movie. I never watched the Teen Wolf movie. I don't know if y'all watched that. It came out like last year, but I never watched that. So I'm trying to get through all the seasons so that I can watch the movie. But then I'm probably going to start the seasons over again because I love this show. I forgot how much I loved it. Like, I love Vampire Diaries with a passion. But there's some seasons in Vampire Diaries I just kind of skip over because I'm so bored with them because they are kind of like slower developing. But Teen Wolf, all the seasons were like right on. So anyway, enough rambling. I will see y'all later. Okay, you guys. I've got about 30 minutes. This isn't going to take 30 minutes. Don't freak out on me. Don't freak out. I know I'm a little long-winded. Before I have to go get the girls, but I want to talk about my blood work real quick before the mayhem of the day starts, because I got to thinking, oh gosh, if I don't do this now, when I go to put the kids to bed, it's going to be a mess. But essentially what I had done was a blood panel. It tested all my hormone levels, my metabolic panel, my testosterone, vitamin B12 and folate, and a bunch of other stuff that your girl doesn't know what the words are. My nurses and stuff might know. But essentially everything came back perfect, except for one thing that kind of was way out of marker, which was my vitamin D, which I assumed, no pun intended, but you gotta have some humor in your life every once in a while, you guys. I kind of figured that would be, because I'm trying to figure out what page it's on. I'm so sorry, y'all. Bear with me. Here it is. When I was pregnant with the girls, I was borderline anemic. I had a big iron problem and everything, and I started craving ice and stuff like that. And if you don't know, an ice craving is a sign of iron deficiency. But I don't know what started causing it, but essentially nobody ever kind of treated it or dealt with it. And she said that it was extremely low. Normal levels, like for a normal human being, should be between 30 to 100. Mine was 13.1. 13.1. So she said that that would be conducive to the fact of why I feel so fatigued all the time. I don't feel good. I'm tired. I'm lethargic. A lot of it has to do with that. So there were two routes of how to deal with it. And this is one of the two things that I had to kind of make a decision about. Was the company she works for offers vitamin D shots. And she said if I took the shots, and then she gave me a supplement, vitamin D with K2, which she said is what I need to start taking and will probably have to take from here on out to deal with that problem, is the shots would get it in my system faster, get it raised higher. I would start feeling better quicker, and at the same time simultaneously taking the vitamins. And then after 10 weeks of the shots, just be on the vitamins, check it, make sure everything's good, and go that route. The second route was just start taking the vitamins and do that, because what I can do is essentially, you know, my liver, okay, we're gonna pause that thing, and I'm gonna tie what I'm about to say in. My liver enzymes came back perfect, y'all. They came back 21 and 20, which is great because that's within the range they're supposed to be instead of 780. So we're good. They do think it was the creatine. So no more creatine for your girl, which is fine. But essentially, because I'm going to have blood work for the next, I think they said 2 months. This one took care of December for them, but the doctor said January and February, I have to have monthly blood work to make sure that those levels stay where they're supposed to be, that there's no fluctuation, no craziness. At that time, they're also going to do a vitamin D level. And if it's still low, like super low, even after taking the vitamins, they can file with insurance to get the shots through insurance. Because if I get the shots through Heather's company, they're not covered, and I would have to pay full out of pocket, which would, I think, was around like $200 for 10 shots, I think. If I'm wrong, I'll put it in the cube card. But when it comes to health, like, it's kind of that fine line of you want to spend money to keep yourself healthy, but you don't want to spend a crap ton of money that you could get under insurance. You know what I mean? Because it is an issue. But when you do normal blood work, they don't check for vitamin D levels in your yearly blood work. So it's not like it would have showed up. So if it would have showed up, they could have treated it already through my doctor's office, if that makes sense. So it's not like I'm like pulling a fast one or anything. It's something that should have been routinely checked if they knew that I was having a deficiency in it. So now, instead of having to pay for this huge panel every single time, I can just ask my doctor like every year, can you check my vitamin D levels with my yearly blood work type thing. So that is the route that I'm going to take. Is I'm going to go ahead and I'll insert a picture of the vitamin D3K2 that she recommends. It's through Revive, which is an offspring of Raw Nutrition. I don't know. She taught me all this. Apparently, like, they are like owned by the same people, but Revive is a supplement category. Like, they do all the pills and vitamins and stuff, and then Raw has all the other items like pre-workout, you know, stuff like that. So, but the thing is Revive was out of, hold on one second, y'all. I got a call coming in. Sorry about that, you guys. I had a call come in, so it was a weird cut. I'm so sorry. But, Revive was out of the vitamin D3K2 that I needed. So I asked Heather what other one she would recommend. So she recommended this one from Amazon, which I'm going to post a picture of it, and it's going to be here today. So I'm going to start taking it today. Now listen to me. Do not go taking the supplements that I'm talking about if you don't know if you need these supplements or not, okay? I'm just going to say that right now. Do not start going crazy, and because somebody is talking about something. I am doing this to help educate you to where if you were having the issues I'm having, or you need to have blood work done, or you need to check on something, you go and do it yourself and be proactive and do all of that. Do not go start taking supplements that other people are taking. That is very dangerous. And also, everybody's body's different, okay? I don't know if that came out harsh. I'm sorry if it did. But listen, be very careful with this stuff. I mean, seriously, I see all these bodybuilders and stuff popping all these pills that they take because they're on prep, and people want to go take the same pills but have no idea why these people are taking what they're taking and end up doing a bunch of crap they shouldn't do. So please, please, please be smart. We're all smart. God gave us a brain. Don't go taking stuff that you haven't been told to take or know that you need. Okay? Okay. So anyway, sorry, I had to get that out of the way, y'all. I love y'all to pieces, but I know some people, you know, like think that they are me in my body and have the same body reactions, and we don't. I promise we don't. I don't have a twin. I wish I did. That'd be fun. I have cousins that are twins, but anyway, besides the point. So the other thing that was kind of just a teensy bit off was my progesterone. The only reason she said that she thinks it was a little off was I had my blood work done during my period, which y'all knew because I had told y'all in the last one. And what's so cool is in the progesterone, it tells you what it should be for every single phase of your cycle if you're a female and if you're pregnant. So it has during your ovulation phase, you should be 0.1 to 12. And during your luteal phase, you should be 1.8 to 23.9. And during your follicular, if I'm saying these wrong, y'all just correct me below, okay? Santa, Carla, Teresa, all my nurses, if I'm butchering it, y'all just let me know below. Phase, you should be 0.1 to 0.9. I was 0.1. So it was okay, but it wasn't on the higher end for where I should have been. But she said that's completely fine. She said if I did want to take progesterone, I could. However, my mom has been on it because I told y'all she had some hormone stuff. And she was just kind of like, hey, I wouldn't mess with that if you didn't have to. There are other side effects to it that, you know, if you want to go down that route, you need to go to an OBGYN. So until it becomes like apparent that there's something wrong, we're not going to touch that. Testosterone was perfect. She said that it was right in the middle of what she tells people to have it at. It was at 43. So we're good on that. Estrogen, all of those were perfect. Cholesterol was good. Nothing really, she said, oh, and insulin. She was afraid that I was going to be on the slight side of insulin resistance since I did struggle with it when I was younger. Perfect. Everything came back perfect. Not a single sign of any of that, which I was like, thank you, Jesus. The other one that she really wanted to test was cortisol. And I'm so sorry. I thought I had these organized, and apparently in picking them up off the printer, I mixed them all up. Oh, it's just the way it goes, the way it goes. Especially with me. Oh, okay. So cortisol was 9.5. And normal people are between 6.2 and 19.4. Okay. And the reason why it was okay was because it was in the AM. And she said in the AM is when, if you're going to have the highest cortisol is like that. And I wasn't allowed to work out 2 days before. So anyway, good gosh. Like, have you ever just had somebody just blow your phone up and you just want to just be like, hey, I'm busy right now. Anyway, love them to pieces, but my God. Okay, we're going to take this off. All right. So anyways, focus, Danielle. Everything was good except for that. And when I was telling her, I was like, this just doesn't make sense. And she goes, well, listen, I went back through all of the stuff you had told me. Like, I had to fill out a whole like paper about like what's going on. And then I had a meeting with her and told her kind of what was going on with me, what happened since June to now and everything. And she asked me like what I had done before that. And she said, what it sounds like is you're having adrenal fatigue. And I said, I don't know what that means, And she said adrenal fatigue it has a bunch of different symptoms. If you want to go look up all the symptoms, you can go look them up. However, mine has to do with bloating, which is swelling, which I have mentioned a million times that my neck right here and my stomach have been swelling. And it's been really hard for me to lose weight in those areas or to get them to, calm down essentially. Like I look at photos that I had at the end of the April shred and when we ended in June, and my face was so slim. It looked, cut, chiseled, and now I'm just like puffy. It doesn't matter what I do, and my stomach is puffy. And she said that's a sign of adrenal fatigue. You'll hold on to certain areas like that. She said those are the main areas. She also said not being able to sleep, which I've had a hard time with. I've mentioned that to y'all. The just wanting to lay around all day, the super tired fatigue, no matter what you do, how much you sleep is a sign of that. I also have been struggling, which I haven't shared it with y'all, but I have shared it with people close to me, that I have been getting like sick and throwing up sometimes at night. I haven't here lately, but I have been getting nauseous very easily, which was kind of concerning, but apparently that's also part of it. Hair loss can also be part of it, which my hair has been doing pretty good. So I don't think that is like, a thing. Also, just the whole like not really feeling yourself, feeling a little down, a little, just not normal is part of it. She said a lot of bodybuilders and even herself have gone through it when they've gone through prep, because what happens is you have pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed, and your body is just shutting down. And like a lot of people, my dad specifically, who had to take steroids, medical steroids, because he had sarcoidosis, said that it completely shut down his adrenal glands. And that's why people who take steroids for like medical use or stuff, like if we take steroids when we have a sinus infection, stuff like that, we hold on to water, we bloat and like have cravings and stuff. It's because of the adrenals and stuff. So essentially what she said is it sounds like I had pushed and pushed and pushed my body, and my body just said enough is enough. We're tired of this crap, Grandpa. We're tired of it, and we need you to stop. And she said that essentially what I should have done and what I need to know going forward in all of this is when my body does that, I have to take a break. Like I have to not be, cutting. Like I think what pushed my body over the edge was during that shred, I just kept forcing it and forcing it and forcing it. And my body was like, hey, we're about to shut it down, buddy. So, and listening to her discuss all of it and kind of like, it was matching up to everything that I was feeling of like my body did not want to move, did not want to lose weight. It wanted to hold on to everything. It wanted to swell. It was so just eye-opening. And she said that there are about 3 ways to go about this. She said there's an insanely hard way, which is if it's really bad. We don't know what level of adrenal fatigue that I'm on. So there were 3 different things that I could do. One was I could, which I am going to start taking an adrenal support vitamin, is from Revive. I'll post it here. That's coming in the next couple of days. But I could start that, and she has put me now in a deload, which means I have to decrease my weights. I'm not going to be lifting super heavy, and I'm not supposed to be like pushing it too much, not doing a lot of cardio. She said she really didn't want me doing any cardio, really, just kind of doing my workouts and also taking an extra rest day. So instead of training 4 days a week, to train 3 days a week. The second option is that and caffeine. She said, wait, no, the caffeine is in the second step. Okay, sorry. So that's the first step. The second step is we start cutting out all caffeine. We start cutting out working out like very, very hard, like intense at all. No breaking a sweat, no doing any type thing. Like in the first phase, it's just a deload. You decrease your weight, but you still do your workouts and stuff like that. The second one is no cardio, not even really brisk walking, like just kind of relaxing most of the time. Training twice a week, 1 leg, 1 upper, and letting my body kind of just relax. And then the extreme case, which I don't even want to think about, is a 3-month, no working out, no nothing, body rest. She said that's for severe cases. She doesn't think I'm there, but she said that is the severest case that you can have. So essentially what she's saying is my body just needs rest. It needs to get back to its normal rhythm. It needs some help to kind of like regroup, rebounce. So she gave me these 3 different routes. And so the route that I'm doing right now is I'm going to do the first phase, which is just take the vitamins, deload, which I did today. I know it probably didn't look like it by the way I was training, but I did cut back on a lot of the weights that I was lifting. I had to decrease on one of them, but I took yesterday off also. I'm only training 3 days a week. So I'll be training with Crystal tomorrow, which Crystal has also been made aware of the fact that the training has to be different from for right now. And it's not long. Like this is only like, we're talking like 2-3 weeks of this kind of deload-ish type thing. And she had a heart-to-heart with me and was like, listen, like, I know it feels like you're being set back. She said it's not a setback. It is just a recover. She said, you know, you have this just downtime right now during Christmas. She said, take the downtime, spend it with family, relax, chill out, get your cortisol. Oh, and that was another thing is cortisol went hand in hand with adrenal. So like if you're super stressed out and stuff like that, and I told her I have, you know, bits and pieces of stressing out. Like I'm not stressed completely all the time. So she said that kind of goes hand in hand. All right. Sorry for the weird cut again, y'all. You know, I told y'all about the uploading to CapCut thing. Also, I need to shut up, man. I've been talking for forever. But anyways, that's kind of what's going on. I kind of had to choose my path for both of those and see what was going to happen and what I kind of wanted to do. So anyways, that's kind of how it's going to be for the next couple of weeks, finishing off going into the new year. But I'm glad I got my blood work back. I'm glad everything is good. I'm glad that I met with a person who is knowledgeable enough to, you know that I was struggling with certain things. And she's been through kind of the same thing with, you know, bodybuilding and putting her body through a bunch of crap, that she knows how to help. And she was really good. Love Heather. She's really nice. But I encourage anybody that is having, you know, a hard time with their weight loss or is struggling, try to find some, you know, feel like if you're struggling or you feel like something's going on or your body doesn't feel good or you don't feel good and you've done everything that you know to do, maybe sometimes it's good to reach out for help. It's been really hard to break down and say, I need help. I mean, all of us are, you know, pretty stubborn people and don't want to ask for help or don't want to spend the money on our health. And you know, the panel was a little bit expensive. We had some stuff added to it. The base panel is $135, but I did it for my Christmas gift because I see it as, you know, I don't really want anything for Christmas for myself besides my health and for my kids, you know, and for my husband. So me and my husband both had blood work done, and that was our Christmas gifts to each other, was like, hey, let's figure out why we don't feel good, you know? Like, let's get feeling better together. But I'm super excited to see how this goes, how the vitamin D goes, because I've talked to a lot of people and they've said as soon as I get that fixed, it's going to be a game changer. So fingers crossed. And of course, I'm going to keep y'all updated. But that was just kind of my spiel about my blood work and what I was going to do and everything. But anyways, I will see y'all back later for snack. And I got to put my Apple Watch back on before I forget so I can track my steps and stuff. But anyways, I'll see y'all back for snack time. Okay, you guys, it is snack time. It is 3:17. I took a look at my Fitness Pal and I am doing really good on protein right now. I only have like 34 grams left to hit. So with that being, and I have like 1,100 calories left, which do not recommend leaving that many calories for the rest of the day. Do not recommend, but it is what it is. So I'm going to enjoy a Pop-Tart for my snack instead of eggs and cottage cheese. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Because like I said, protein's good, everything's good. So I'm going to go ahead and eat this as my snack. I've got my second traveler filled up, so I have to finish this second one. So I finished this, and then I have one more for today. The third one, like I said, is always like my nighttime one, so it's all good. But I'm gonna enjoy this, and I'll see y'all later. Also, I would like to add, while I'm eating this, I just finished, but my kid ate like half of it. Brooklyn just kept going up and going, more, more, more. If I was on a cut, there ain't no way that kid would be getting a Pop-Tart. But because I'm not on my cut, I gave her the crust. Y'all are going to think I'm a terrible human being. But I gave her the crust. I didn't give her the good stuff. But she got quite a good bit of it because, you know, I'm not going to deprive her of it. But it's like every morning she wants some of my muffins, some of my everything. But I'm going to miss this stage when they're grown up. Also, am I leaning on my cabinet? Yeah, I'm like stretching my back out on my hamstrings. But just wanted to share that little mom moment with you. I thought it was hilarious. Like, she just kept going, more, more. And I was like, girl, in my shreds when you do that, I tell you no and walk away. But I'll allow it right now. I'll allow it. But anyways, gotta love it, right? Putting Brooklyn to bed. And then we're going to head downstairs, make some supper. It's not going to be too elaborate because I just noticed when I got home, I did not have anything pre-made to cook. I'm out of chili and everything. So it's probably going to be a bacon, egg, and cheese bagel again. We shall see, but I'll let you know as soon as we get downstairs. Well, after about 15 minutes of trying to plan out what I'm going to do for dinner, I literally have nothing. The Hubs has food. There's plenty of stuff for him to like heat up and cook up. But however, like mine, because I have to like make sure that I'm tracking it and make sure I kind of know what the calories are. I just kind of had to piece together some food and fit it in my tracker and everything and play around. I would say, hey, like, let's just order a pizza tonight. You know, I can fit it in my macros or do something, but that's just not what I want to do. I mean, I have plenty of food around the house. I make it work. So what I found out was I'm going to do a pack of the jasmine rice. It's 460 calories. So I'm going to do this because like I told y'all, I still have 1068 left to play with. So I need to do dinner and dessert. So I'm going to be doing this. I've got some cheese that I'm going to top it with, of course, because rice without cheese is just crazy. And then this is where the funny part comes in. My mom made the girls chicken fries and Smileys. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to weigh up some of the chicken fries that are left over from their dinner and eat those on top of my rice. And then I'm also going to top it with my secret sauce. Now, I know y'all are probably like, Danielle, this is like crazy. You're an adult. This is like a kid's meal. Well, it is what it is. Okay, so I'm going to get all of this whipped up, put together, and then I'll show you the final product of what this craziness looks like. And I'll also show you dessert at the same time so that we can get this video wrapped up, because I do know it's a long one because of me talking about my blood work and all that. So let me go ahead and get this all cooked up and in a bowl, and I'll see you in just a second. Okay, you guys, don't judge. We listen, we don't judge, okay? So I've got the rice bowl right here with the cheese, the chicken fries, and then the secret sauce. Like I said, it's not the best in the world, but you know, it is what it is. It fits in my macros. And then of course, I've got my ice cream cookie. But that is gonna end today. I hope that y'all enjoyed the little part about me talking about my blood work, the workout, and just kind of hanging out with me. But I hope y'all have a great night, day, whatever time it is you're watching this. I'll see you on the next one, guys. Peace.